Hi everybody, welcome back to Down's Dad Picker. I'm Jason. This is Maizie. We're going to be bringing you back to another top 10 items this week that we found in the garage sale trail, what we purchased them for, and what we bought and what we sold them for. I just wanted to take another second to tell you why we love thrifting so much. And I'll show some videos on the screen here that Maizie actually had a procedure that she had to do up in U of M. So we actually live in the Toledo, Ohio area, and Maisie had to go up to the University of Michigan Medical Hospital for some tests to see if she needed more treatment. Without thrifting, we wouldn't have had the ability, or she wouldn't have had the ability, or Jen wouldn't have had to get off work and go up there for those tests and everything. So anyhow, we wanted to thank you for your support. We just hit 350 subscribers. And we were just blown away with the backing that we have with the community and this channel. So anyhow, without taking up any more time, let's get into the content today. Thanks. Wait, bye. Everybody, welcome back to this week's top 10. No particular order at all how these items are going to be listed. So I'm just going to go ahead and just start from number 10 and work my way down to number 1. But once again, there's no order in them at all. So this first one, actually number 10, is a find that Jennifer just found just the other day. Pretty remarkable. She was in a thrift store. We live in the Toledo, Ohio area, northern Ohio. And there's a thrift store here in town that we frequent quite often. She found these Peanuts wireless band characters. And you put them all together, they actually play music together. And she found them, she picked them up, she was like, put them back down, walked away, comped them. And sure enough, they were worth pretty good money. So she picked them up. She picked up the Schroeder, the piano player, Lucy playing the flute, and she picked up Linus, who's playing a trumpet. And she put them in her cart, paid for them. She actually ended up paying less than $1 for all three of them total, so like 30-40 cents a piece for these particular items. Came home, listed the Linus immediately, and got an offer for $100 on Linus within 5 minutes of the listing being live on eBay. Now, we could have probably held out for more money, but we do that quite often. We take offers just to turn our inventory, get the sales, and we want to pay it forward and help other people. We did list the Schroeder and the Lucy also, and those did also sell, which I will tell you those numbers at a later time. But altogether, we probably turned about $180 in profit off those three figures. And for less than $1, that's just absolutely phenomenal. What works out to 18,000% return on your money. So that's just a great shout out to Jennifer for finding that. And I just want to tell everybody out there who's trying to get into thrifting that these deals are out there. If you're out there looking, you're gonna find these deals. They're just out there. So it's just getting out there and looking for them. So you will find them. Number 9 is taking us down into a Scrabble Deluxe turntable game. This is I picked this up at a garage sale for I believe it was $3. I paid for this, even if the game didn't sell, a lot of the times the pieces are worth money too. So I would have recouped more than $3 just off the little squares alone for the game. But I ended up selling that $3 game within a very short time of it being listed for $64.99, and they paid for shipping. So $3 to $64.99. I buy a lot of games, a lot of vintage games, a lot of game pieces. In fact, we just sold some chess pieces we found, nothing special, for like $9 or $10, and we picked them up for like a quarter. So people were out there to buy, and there's a big group of people out there who buy video games, all that stuff. So I would suggest that if you're out there and you're buying games, that to make sure that you picking those up. Also, Take us down to number 8. This is the second one of these that I sold in the last few months. The first one was featured on a couple videos back, but this is a Harley Davidson reflective rain suit. I was at a community garage sale, and it was hanging there, and the husband just walked in the house, and I asked the wife, I said, how much for that rain suit? She says, well, he has it marked 20. Looking around, well, he's not here, so just take it for 10. Boom, gave her $10, walked out with it. Sold that for $60 on a quick flip. Harley Davidson stuff is very, very sought after, very, very looked for. And that rain gear, brand new, rain gear guys go for $200, $250, maybe upward of $300 brand new. So if it's in good shape, a little dirty as expected, but look, good shape, no rips, tears, or holes in it. Pick it up. Anything Harley Davidson is a good find. Number 7 is no particular team affiliation with this, but this is a Riddle yellow and green football helmet. I got this at a garage sale, just sitting in the yard. It's just a regular football helmet for, I think it was maybe a high school team or something like that. Bought it for $1. In fact, I bought a lot of things for $1 at this particular sale. These people were very generous. I believe they're subscribers to the channel too. And bought it for $1. They actually called me back later on to get more stuff from their garage sale for free because they appreciate our cause and everything. But I bought it for $1 and sold it for $64.99 within, I think it was within maybe 24 to 48 hours of it actually being listed. So thank you for them for that find. And also anything sports affiliation, look into it, comp it. It's usually a good find. Number 6 is taking us to a garage. This is just recently here, and the weather's been very unseasonably warm in Northwest Ohio this year. So garage sales have extended way out to where they normally are. They usually end when the weather gets cold in the late September, middle September. And today, is the first 40-degree day we've had this year, and this is November 11th. So I picked this up at a garage sale just a couple weeks back. These are Justin Copper Grizzly boots, brand new in the box. They won at 20. I offered them 10. They took them. They threw the tags on them. Quick flip, guys. Sold these for $65 within the day of them being listed. I don't think they were listed 24 hours when we sold them. So shoes are a big thing, especially Justin boots or Ariat or things like that. Don't be afraid to pick those up because they usually don't send them for too long. So that was a $10 to a $65 flip. Just a great find. Number 5 is taking us to Comfies. Comfies, they were originally seen on Shark Tank. That's the blanket sweatshirt that you wear. I found these at a big barn sale in the middle of the summer. And these were, I actually picked them both up. They wanted $7 a piece. I asked them for $5 a piece. They gave them to me. I went home and listed them. They sold the same night for $30 each. So that was a quick $50 profit. Paid $10 for both of them. Sold them for $50. And they paid for shipping. So comfies, a lot of blankets and stuff are very, very sought after. Things I think these go maybe $55 new, $60 new in the store or online. So that's always a good find. So shout out to them also, people at that garage sale who allowed me to get those for such a decent price. But so moving on to number 4. This is a vintage 1970s cold weather military field coat. I got this at another thrift store here in town. I paid $3 for this. I actually had my friend Joey, Hobo Ninja. I put his link up top here. He helped me identify the actual year of the jacket and everything, and I put him on there. And anyhow, we determined this is what it was. I googled it, matched up pretty well. Anyhow, listed the item. Remember, I paid $3 for this. Listed this item and sold this for $60. Very, very quickly. I think within maybe the first week of it being listed, sold it. So $3 flip to $60 was a phenomenal find. And thank you for Joey, my brother, for helping me figure out exactly what year and vintage that was. Number 3, printers, guys. Old printers, even new printers, but old printers. There's oftentimes that people have older computers, or they have information in their computers that the computers just aren't compatible with today's printers for whatever reason or another. So they need the older printers to just get files out of their computer. And that's what happened in these situations here. I bought these two printers. I buy a lot of printers that aren't new in the box but are complete, and I sell them. But these printers were basically brand new in the box. I bought this HP PSC 1410. I paid $7 for that one, and I bought this HP DeskJet F2240 printer, and I paid $7 for that. Both of them brand new in the boxes. And I went ahead and sold these for the first one with the PSC 1410 for $50, and F2240 for $44.99 or $45. So I actually got some really positive feedback from them. They actually said thank you, and exactly what I said. They had some old accounting files they couldn't get out of their printer. They were a little apprehensive at first because they were not sure that the printers were new and mint in the box, but they were, and I actually sold them cheaper than some of the used printers of that same kind were. So thank you for the kind words to whoever that printer went out to also. And moving on to number two. Number two is Empire Strikes Back Vintage Lunchbox. So I was at another community garage sale with this particular item, and I was actually with some friends who I was trying to get their feet wet with thrifting. And I went to one garage sale to the left, and then the neighbor had another garage sale to the right. And I bought some things at the garage sale on the left, but then I went over to the right, and I asked them as they were walking out, anything good in there? They're like, no, nothing good, just some tools sitting on a table, and nothing good at all. So I was like, okay. Well, I walked in and I saw this lunchbox sitting here, this Empire Strikes Back lunchbox with the Yoda thermos, and I was like, sir, is this for sale? He's like, yeah. He goes, I've been sitting there all day, no one grabbed it. I was like, well, you just found someone to grab it. I asked him how much. He goes, just get it out of here. Give me $1, you can have it. I was like, great. I took it for $1. So I bought this lunchbox for $1. Didn't have to comp it, guys. Some things it's a no-brainer, and that's a no-brainer. So the thermos is actually sold by itself more than the lunchbox. So, but I didn't want to break the setup. I wanted to list them together. They've been together for 40 years. I wanted to keep them together, and so I bought this lunchbox for $1, and then I held out and I got a $50 offer on it, and I took it. So I hope that whoever bought that lunchbox enjoyed it. It's in very, very good shape. Just so make sure you guys are looking at these garage sales and you go there. My friends who were there ahead of me missed this, and I wasn't gonna let it go. So anyhow, $1 to $50, and thank you for the gentleman I bought this from for the terrific find. And also number one, another community garage sale. And there was a small stack of jeans sitting there, and there was some BKEs in there. There was some Rock Religion jeans in there, and I didn't really dig through them. And I believe I paid $7 for 4 pairs of jeans in the stack, which is a great deal just for those 3 brands right there. I get home and I open them. I start looking at everything a little bit more closely, because sometimes I don't look at things real closely there. I'm just negotiating deals. I'm in the zone. I don't really look at things as close as I should. And I get home, I start looking at things real closely, and sure enough, the bottom of these bottom pair of these jeans is these Ed Hardy jeans. These jeans go from $100 plus online, and these ones were none the less. So I did have them listed for $100 at one time, and I slowly listed them, I think $80. And I ended up taking an offer for $62. And the person who bought it was ecstatic. I guess he couldn't afford these jeans. So anyhow, I'm not out to make huge money. Like I said, we are here to help Maizie, help other people, and give back a little bit. We give a lot to charity. So a $62 profit off a $1 item is pretty phenomenal. So pass the savings on to somebody else. That's what we do. So that's our top 10 for today, and I really appreciate everybody. And as I said in the last video, we are really trying to get to 500 subscribers. We just hit 350. So anybody, if you made it this far in the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't. 20% of our people that are watching these videos are subscribed. 80% are not. So like and subscribe to the video, please, and then tell your families and friends. There's I think a lot of people will find a lot of good content out of these videos, and we want to try to get to 500. And the more people that we can touch and reach out to, the more people we can help, and the bigger difference that we can make. So, anyhow, until next time, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Watch these videos to the very end, please. It helps the eBay algorithm. It also helps the views and all the stats and everything, the analytics for the YouTube channel. So see you guys next week. Next video will be out Friday, a short every Wednesday. And thank you very much, and talk to you soon.